Welcome to Bader International's Classic Online Motorcycle Sales. This very rare bike is a circa 1913 or 1914 Harley Davidson V-twin. What makes this bike so rare is it has a Miller Triplex side seat attachment on the bike. The seat is a very rare item. I've only seen this one in person, and from what I understand there's two others that are in museums at this time. The seat itself, as you can see, is very original. Has a patent date of 1913. You can see the old Harley Davidson decal that's been on it forever. And over here it says the Haverford Cycle Company. They were the sole distributor of this seat for Miller. And this is either a 2-up or a 1-up, 2-up, or 3-up. The actual driver of the bike can either sit here on the center with two passengers either side, or he would sit on one side and then have a passenger on the other side, and they would ride tandem like that, one using the clutch and the other one using the brake. So it would have been a very, very interesting ride. This motorcycle carries the engine number of F11664H, and I haven't finished my research on it, but from what I understand it's either a, like I mentioned, 1913 Harley twin with the rear wheel clutch, or it was a single speed 1914 with the rear wheel clutch. The bike itself is in very nice condition. As you can see, it's obviously an earlier restoration. Looks very complete. And the previous owner did run the bike. I haven't started it. Looks like it's missing the cap on the carburetor bowl. No big deal. Looks like it has the rear primer on the rear cylinder. Front, yeah, well, actually has a different type of primer on the front. This has the old style cap, and this one here you just unscrew and shoot some fuel into that for a primer. The bike is very original. I believe there's not one stick of aftermarket on the bike. And again, these are bikes in this condition are the way you want to find them these days, because you know the whole bike is authentic. But as mentioned, this is the only side-by-side seat configuration that I've ever seen. And being that it's all original paint makes this very, very rare. You can still see some of the pinstriping on it. Like I mentioned, the Harley Davidson decals, and then the Haverford Cycle badge on the right seat with the manufacturer Miller with the patent date, and also the Harley Davidson decal on the back. And again, you can still see some of the pinstriping on the back of the seat. Obviously, the material on the seat is all original, and the metal is in very good shape. I didn't notice any rot whatsoever. The only rot you see is in the work of the on the leather. But again, very rare, very desirable. And this bike would make an excellent addition to any collection, any museum. Or if you wanted a chance driving with it or riding with it with a double-up seat, be my guest. Well, this motorcycle, along with many others, can be viewed on our website at www.bator.international.com, or you can call me direct at 805-798-1802, and I'll be happy to speak to you about it.